Hello, Pisces. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is a bonus reading for you for the second half of January. Thank you guys so much for being here and for tuning in. General, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single Pisces out there, so please do take from this reading whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I'll also have a list of all of the card decks that I will be featuring for this reading, Pisces. So what I have in front of me are the two card decks that I was drawn to for this bonus reading this time around for you, Pisces. So I have the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle deck by Mystic Moon, and then we'll go ahead and use the Pendulum Answers deck by Fire Witch Tarot. So let's take a look and see, Pisces, what comes through this time around. All right, let's grab some focus messages for you and see how it all ties in together. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces, as well as cross watchers or anybody else who's been guided to tune in and watch this reading. Angels and spirit guides for Pisces, please. All right, let's see where this goes. What do you have to focus on this time, Pisces? Let's grab this one here. Rocket voyage. Wow. So this could, of course, indicate a trip that you might be planning or are thinking of taking sometime during the course of the year, or this could be also a metaphorical type reference to taking a trip or a voyage, that your life is moving forward away from the stagnant energies from where you've been possibly in 2019. So you're about to take off. All right, let's grab one more here. Nice. We've got brown, grounding, stability, and foundation. So this is coming through for some of you to let you know that wherever it is that you're going, whether by way of your love life, life in general, your career, your finances, whatever has been challenging you, will be a lot more stable moving forward, and that the foundation that you're about to create for yourself is a lot better than where it's been. So that's really good. All right, let's add to this with some pendulum answers, and then we'll continue with the reading, Pisces, to see where this is all going to go. So angels and spirit guides for Pisces, please, for this bonus reading. Pendulum Answers. This is the first time that I'm actually using this deck, and as you can see, it's really cute and tiny, but the messages definitely pack a punch. All right, from one of my favorite card creators, Fire Witch Tarot. Definitely check out her channel if you haven't already. All right, let's take a look and see some additional focus messages for you, Pisces. I'm guided to this one. Just a little bit. Interesting. This could be referring to the progress that you've been making, possibly, or that just a little bit of effort can actually move your life forward. Take it for how it resonates. Let's grab one more. Ooh, very soon. Okay, so giving you a time frame here, Pisces, that things are going to be happening quite soon for you. Okay, so those of you, again, going on a trip or planning some sort of movement in your life, however way that voyage is represented, could be happening for you guys right around the corner. So hang in there. Don't lose patience. If it's been taking a while, it could be right around the corner, guys. Okay, so those are just a few focus messages coming through for this reading. All right, let's continue with some Mystic Moon oracles here, Pisces. What else would you benefit from knowing at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please. For Pisces, please. What else do we need to know in love and life for this bonus reading? Communication. If you've been thinking about reaching out to somebody, or if you've been waiting to hear from someone, that might be a possibility. We do have very soon reflected right there. Then again, we've got the answer is no. Okay, so if you have been just being a little bit antsy and impatient about hearing from somebody. It's telling us with these two cards right next to each other that it might not be happening possibly at the time that you're listening to this. Doesn't mean that it won't be. We do have that offer card right after that. So this person, I feel, just needs a little bit more time. Is interesting, just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit more time before they do reach out to you. So for right now, the answer is no, that you more than likely won't be hearing from them. But the desire to communicate, I feel, it's here regardless. We do have compromise right after that. This could have been part of the issue that drove a wedge between you and your person, Pisces. And it's telling you that you guys need to be able to meet each other halfway. It has to be an equal exchange of give and take. It can't just be one person putting in all the effort. It has to be both of you. And so it's quite fitting that we have balancing the scales right after that, because there is an out of balance energy coming through here. That's also very similar to the Justice card in traditional tarot, which ties into Libra energy. So for some of you guys, it might be a Libra that you are focused on. And balancing the scales, part of what would help that is honesty, facing the truth. If there are issues that you guys have been sweeping under the rug, that could have contributed to a very unstable foundation in your relationship and in your life. And perhaps that's why we've got that grounding, stability, and foundation card coming through here to let you know that you got to focus on that in order to create that stability. Tribe coming forward here. Some of you guys may have had a family with this person. This could also, of course, reflect your own family, mother, father, siblings, relatives, as well as friends who might as well be family to you. So I feel here that you guys can actually work on this. There has to be a little bit more effort from both sides to be able to balance those scales, but they do want you back, Pisces. That might be happening, as that card states, very soon. That's a potential here. We've got understanding falling right below communication. So in order to have productive conversations with each other, especially if you guys have been in separation, dealing with challenges, had arguments before, there has to be that mutual understanding of being able to communicate productively and honestly. We do have the regret card falling right below the answer is no. Somebody regrets what they've said or what they've done in the past, I feel. And if they did reach out to you, Pisces, and you weren't quite ready to talk at that time, maybe you said, no, I'm not ready to even talk to you or deal with you right now, especially if you're still really upset over what went down between the two of you. So makes total sense that we have that mute card right after that. So I feel here it could be my divine masculines who are in this space, and it's just energy. So divine masculine could be male or female, but somebody stopped talking, someone stopped communicating here. Another problem that you guys might have dealt with might have something to do with money matters, falling right below compromise. It could have been one partner who was just spending too much, and the other person was just working, and all of that effort towards bringing in income was just being spent as fast as it was made. So if you guys had financial struggles together, and now that you guys are in separation, if that is the case, that's something that you need to work on. That's what's going to assist these scales at this time and to bring it back into balance. Pride and ego. Somebody is in that space thinking about themselves rather than compromising here. Somebody who's in that pride and ego space is just focus on themselves, not so much focusing on the other person in a partnership, and that as well could have brought these scales out of balance. You guys are, however, communicating in the fifth dimension. So not so much in the 3D, but definitely coming through here that for some of you, you're communicating in that fifth dimension. Definitely want you back, okay? The potential to move forward is here. And as I often say with this particular card, because the sun is reflected right there, which of course in tarot, the sun is an amazing card, bringing forward happiness and joy and success in all areas of your life, not just in your love life, Pisces. Wow. Okay, so let's add to this with, I'm guided to pull cards from the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon Oracle. So let's add to this and let's see where else your person is at energetically, Pisces. This could reflect off of your own energies at this time as well. So take it for how it resonates with you. Angels and spirit guides for Pisces, please. What else do we need to know at this time for this bonus reading for Pisces? What do we have? See, phone call, falling right below communication and understanding. So they definitely want to reach out to you. They want you back. Perhaps they've picked up that phone so many times, but they just haven't been able to go forward with it and just complete that call and do it already and reach out to you. This could, of course, be a part of your own energy as well, Pisces. We have obsession coming through here. So somebody can't stop thinking about you. They're very much obsessed about manifesting a return back into your life. And they regret their actions. You guys are coming forward as soulmates. Soulmates that are not talking at this time. A soulmate that may potentially in time be able to offer you what it is that you are looking for in this connection, Pisces. Very interesting how we've got messages right after that, okay? So we have a phone call, messages, communication. Yet we have a mute card here. So the desire to talk is so strong here, guys, but for whatever reason, they're just holding back. I feel out of fear, reluctance, hesitation, feeling just negative about the whole thing and what went down between the two of you, that perhaps you would reject their calls or not even want to talk to them at this time. And that could certainly be the case for some of you, but they definitely are coming through wanting to talk to you and wanting to come back to you. You guys may have known each other in a past life as well. And if in a past life those scales were unbalanced, perhaps that's why you're connecting in this lifetime as soulmates to try to figure that out and bring it back into balance. As that card states, stability, foundation, and grounding. And I feel that's what you guys are working on or need to work on. Letters are coming through as well, which in today's world could certainly reflect off of emails and text messages. It could be an actual letter that your person wrote you or you wrote them. It could be a card that they sent you. However way that's reflected here. Perhaps you have been reading those letters or texts or emails, just reminiscing about good conversations that you guys have had, or that's what this person is doing. And this could certainly have been a part of the problem, a karmic partnership that drove a wedge between the two of you. Third-party situations for some of you guys contributed to the reason why you're having issues, and for those who are resonating with relationships that are in separation right now, that could have been a contributing factor. And a karmic partner is somebody that just thinks about their own self-interests, and I did tap into that with that pride and ego energy, thinking just about themselves and not how it's going to end up hurting the other person. So whoever went into that karmic partnership has regrets now, and perhaps they're wanting to reach out and talk, but the other person isn't quite as receptive to start those conversations just yet. But very soon, that might be the case, that you guys can actually start healing this relationship simply by opening up lines of communication and starting to talk again. Okay, so let's add to this with some fairy tarot by Radley Valentine. So angels and spirit guides for Pisces. What else do we need to know for Pisces at this time? What else, Pisces? What else do we need to know at this time for you? For this bonus reading, we've got a couple of cards coming through, but these guys are coming up reversed. So that's how I'm going to have to read it. We have the Two of Spring, which is the Two of Wands in this deck. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. That's what it would have reflected in the upright, but it is coming up reversed here. So this is someone who's afraid of change, somebody who might just be playing it safe right now. Could also be tapping into bad planning. We also have the Three of Summer, which is the Three of Cups. That is water energy. So that, of course, is your very own vibration, Pisces. Now, in the upright, this does say news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. However, it is coming up reversed. So the Three of Cups in reverse is all about gossip. It's somebody who's isolating themselves, somebody who could also be overindulgent at this time. And part of the message that I gravitate towards from this offer card, because they're holding what looks to be like wine right there, someone offering someone a drink, overindulging and drinking too much, I feel, for some of you guys. Either this is you, Pisces, or your person. We also have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Summer, which is a beautiful card. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So part of the energy, and this is again part of your own vibration, Pisces, part of that energy is all about compassion and intimacy. Perhaps you're missing the intimacy between the two of you, but it's also the opportunity to start over. Having a fresh start with this person despite the challenges. We do have the Six of Summer, which is the Six of Cups. So we've got quite a lot of cups coming through here. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So some of you guys might be feeling nostalgic about the connection. And yes, part of this return for some of you is someone from the past that's coming back to you. A second chance at love with your soulmate for some of you guys. We also have the High Priestess coming through. Trusting your intuition at this time. Careful reflection before taking action. Insights that come through meditation. So this is a time for you, Pisces, to just go within and try to figure things out for yourself, what it is that you're wanting. What type of voyage are you hoping to start if you haven't already? What direction are you really wanting to bring your life this year? So whenever the High Priestess comes forward, it is a waiting period. So part of that waiting period, I feel, is essential because you're not ready to come back together with your partner, because there's still some work that needs to be done here, I feel. Certain cycles need to phase out. And if some of you are dealing with a person who entered into a third-party situation or a karmic partnership with someone else, that needs to phase itself out in order for you guys to have the chance at starting over in your relationship if you're both on the same page. And that is why I feel we've got that compromise card coming through, as well as balancing the scales. Those are both essential and critical to the survival of your relationship if you guys come back together. We do have the 10 of winter coming through here, so there was a painful ending between the two of you. This is the 10 of swords. Defeat, feeling defeated. That sense of loss that's so incredibly painful. A cycle that did come to completion, and for some of you, the relationship ended very painfully. And in this particular card, it does say the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. So that's a really good thing for some of you guys. Again, for somebody that might have a drinking problem, someone might be dealing with that. So that's a good thing. And swords is air. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini for some of you guys. So even though something painful happened between the two of you guys and it ended, this is telling us that weight has been lifted off your shoulders. So perhaps time was needed in order for that pain to not feel so heavy on you, Pisces. And hopefully your person is healing as well, and they are able to let those burdens down and just heal from the whole experience. But somebody is still dealing with their regrets here, okay? They're still in a bit of a heavy space when it comes to what happened between the two of you. We also have the 8 of summer, which is the 8 of cups here. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. And I really feel that's tied into that voyage card that came through as a focus message for those who are not wanting a reconciliation or not wanting to come back together with this person from your past. You can find a better life for yourself moving forward. You can create that stability and foundation for yourself. And as this card states, choosing to make major life changes. So whatever it is that you're focused on, Pisces, you can manifest those things. Because this is, again, a part of your own vibration. That is water energy. And it could also include Cancer and Scorpio for some of you guys, if you are thinking of a fellow water sign for this reading. Because the 8 of Cups is all about escapism, disappointed in the outcome of a situation, so you just want to get away from it. Walking away from it, leaving it behind. Okay, so that's coming through for those of you who just want to find a new direction in your life, and that is certainly your prerogative, Pisces, if that's what you're wanting to do. Sometimes you have to go your own way. And if you guys are meant to come back together, then it's just going to come full circle and give you the opportunity to reconnect. Right? All right, so let's add to this with some Lovers Oracle, Pisces. Angels and Spirit Guides for Pisces for this bonus reading. What else do we need to know at this time? But you guys are coming forward as soulmates. Let's grab this bottom of the deck. Oh, wow. I'm guided to pull that one too. Okay. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Exactly. You know, only you know ultimately what it is that you're wanting and how you're feeling. So analyze what's going on inside you, okay? And really tap into your intuition. That is a part of the High Priestess energy. We also have trust coming through. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And part of the reason I feel why that is because you're not so tied down to the outcome, and it really just allows life to unfold the way it is meant to. And if there were trust issues between you and this person, sometimes when we just let it be and just let them deal with it however way they choose, and for you to do with the situation and outcome however way you need healing, sometimes if you just let it go and if it comes back to you, It's a second chance to make it right. And we have a second reference here to soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Yeah, because right now you guys are connecting in the fifth dimension. And I feel that there are those of you who would want nothing more than to reconnect with your person in the 3D. And I feel you will have that opportunity if you're open to it. The Six of Summer, that Six of Cups, is going to give you the opportunity to reconnect with someone that you are estranged from, that you guys are apart at this time. All right, so let's add some dialogue to this, Pisces. Let's see where else this is going to take you. This is the 5D Love Messages Oracle deck by Calico Moon Oracle. So we'll grab a few messages from here, and whichever one you resonate with, let's take a look. This could either be your soulmate that wants to say these things, or this is you that wants to speak up. So let's see. Angels and spirit guides for Pisces. Who needs to speak up here, please? Yeah, you've been on their mind, and I feel you guys are still thinking about each other. They're still feeling very nostalgic about the connection, and someone seriously is thinking about reaching out to you, picking up their phone, wondering, is this a good time to reach out? Should I call? I know I totally messed up, but I really want to hear their voice. I really want to talk to them. This could have been part of the issue, that they were bad at commitment at that time. They're coming through acknowledging this. I'm not good at commitment. Look at this next message. I have to work on myself right now. I feel you both do. And that's why it's going to require a little bit more time and distance for you guys to work on yourselves in order to come back towards each other as better people, and not bringing forward the baggage that you guys had dealt with at the time that you went into separation. Whatever it was, that 10 of Winter is telling us that it was painful, that it was not an easy breakup. For those of you resonating with that. But there is healing that's occurring here. Next message. I miss the feel of you. I'm not surprised. That's why they want you back, Pisces. That could certainly be a mutual feeling. One more. I will come back for you. Okay? They definitely are telling you here, Pisces. They want you back. I will come back for you. They really desire to be a part of your life once again. And there are those of you tuning in, and I feel that you're on the same page, that you do want to work on the partnership and that you do want a second chance with this person. They certainly want to come back. And of course, it is your choice. It is your prerogative, Pisces, if you allow them back into your life. That's ultimately your choice, nobody else's. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance angels. I totally forgot about that deck. So let's grab some now and let's see what else we can get out of this reading for you, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know for Pisces? Religious factors. Those of you who feel, especially since we do have two references to soulmate here, feel that you are spiritually connected to this individual. And this also says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I do feel whoever this is coming through for, your faith is very important to you. And when somebody breaks that trust and faith that you have in them, it's very difficult for you to be able to find balance back in your heart space over what happened. So I feel those of you who are resonating with this, you just need a little bit more time to work on it. We do have romantic feelings coming through here. So you guys still have these feelings very much reflected in this reading between the two of you. Even though you're not together in the 3D, we do have that fifth dimension card coming through here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Absolutely. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. When you spend time apart from somebody, there's always that broken link and time frame where you guys just were not communicating. And I feel for those of you resonating with this reading, it's been a while since you've talked to your person. And you just, if given the opportunity to reconnect, you guys need to kind of pick up where you left off, but also be able to reconnect with one another again. And so I feel that's what this is tied into, that there are so many more layers to discover about each other. Even though you know this person, obviously, there's still so many layers to them and so many layers yet from you that they need to uncover. And that's what's going to help you guys heal, move forward, and get to know each other even better. And here we go. Another reference to trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Absolutely, because I feel those of you especially dealing with karmics and third-party situations, trust was definitely broken in the connection. That's what was so painful here. And then there are those of you who might be feeling like that, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And so you have chosen to go in a different direction, and that is certainly your prerogative. Totally your choice. If you're not interested in reconciliation, it's not for everybody. And then there are those of you who would want to work on it. So it really depends, Pisces, on what it is that you're wanting here. Do you want to move on and just find a different direction for your life and find love elsewhere? That's your choice. If you want to work on the partnership, given the chance to reconcile, that is your option as well. And here we go again, a third reference to soulmate. We have wedding and chemistry coming through as well. So for those who are open to reconciling with a soulmate, it's certainly coming through here for a third time. Part of that reconciliation could certainly result in a future marriage for some of you, if that's what you're wanting. And yes, there is that very strong magnetic connection and chemistry between the two of you for those who are resonating with that. And you've always known that and have felt it, and they do as well. Okay, so it depends on whether you want them back or if you just want to move on and find love elsewhere. That is your choice, Pisces. So this reading is bringing forward the choices that are open to you. Okay, so let's close this out, guys, with some healing messages for you, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides for Pisces, please. Some final thoughts, some healing messages, which I definitely feel are needed here. When we experience a painful ending in a relationship, it takes a while for our heart to be able to open up to love, new love, or a second chance at love. We all deal with that pain quite differently. But they want you back for sure. That's what's coming through here. They want to call you. They want to hear your voice. They want to see your smile. They want to see your face in the 3D. Look at this. I was just saying, new love. Okay? Guardian angel is watching you, Pisces. So you're not dealing with this alone. You're definitely being guided and watched over by your guardian angels. And look at the bottom card. We do have new beginnings. Okay? So as I was mentioning, this new love could certainly be a new person that comes into your life, Pisces. If you're just wanting to move on and find a new love, here it is. And this could also be reflective of a second chance at love with your person. You can have that new beginning in your life, however way you are wanting it to come forward. Either a new love brings you this new beginning, or a second chance at love brings you that new beginning. It's here for you, okay? And going back to that very soon card, that new beginning might just really be right around the corner. All right, guys, so be ready for it. So that's where I'm going to leave this one, Pisces. I hope that for those of you that this came through for, I do hope that it helped you. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I'll be back real soon, Pisces, with more readings for you. Thank you guys so much for being here and for tuning in, and see you next time. Bye-bye.